if I can. When we get to the longer Masechtas, like Shabbos or Sanhedrin, I'm going to have to come more often than 2 nights a week. I'm sure Rabbi Getzel will be pleased to hear. So tonight we're going to conclude Masechta Beitzah. The Masechta begins with a discussion of whether or not an egg laid on Yom Tov is muktzah or not. And there's a dispute that runs through the Masechta between Reb Shimon and Reb Yehuda. Reb Shimon, who does not hold strictly as strictly an interpretation of muktzah as Reb Yehuda does, who's very strict in his interpretation of muktzah, and it is that discussion that goes through the whole Masechta. Starts that way, it even ends that way as well, with a dispute between Rebbe and the rabbis about animals and whether or not they can be shechted on Yom Tov, for use on Yom Tov, or if they are muktzah. And it's a question of, are they domestic animals, or are they range animals, animals that are not considered domesticated, that go out and don't come back for a long time, that go beyond the Tchum and don't come back for a long time. And what is determined to be a range animal. So we'll read towards the end of the last Mishnah where it talks about Umi'is lel Rabbi Muktzah, but does Rabbi subscribe to a broad application of Muktzah law? V'hava minei Reb Shimon bar Rabbi Meirabi. Reb Shimon bar Rabbi inquired of Rabbi, Vatzile Tamara l'Rabbi Shimon Mahu. What is the law concerning unripe dates on Yom Tov according to Reb Shimon? Amarle, Rabbi answered him, Ein Muktzah l'Rabbi Shimon. Muktzah law does not apply according to Rabbi Shimon in that case. Ella Barogros Tzimukin Bilvad, except in cases of dried figs and raisins while they're drying. If you prefer, say, Hananami Kig Rogros Tzimukin Dame. These, that is, range animals, are also like dried figs and raisins. They were fit for use, but we sent them away. So Rabbi Shimon would even say that they're muktzah in that case. If you prefer, say, Li Devarav Rabbi Shimon Kamar. Rabbi said this to explain the opinion of Rabbi Shimon. V'lei lo sevira le, but he himself does not subscribe to this, the near application of muktzah law. So he would rule that range animals are muktzah. V'boyema, if you prefer, say, Lidbrihem the Rabbanan Kamar lahu. Rabbi said his definition of range animals according to the opinion of the rabbis. So what he meant was that Lidide ein muktzah. As for me, that is Rabbi, there is no broad application of muktzah law. Ella the didchu. But even you who hold that the rabbis who hold more strongly by muktzah law, oduli michas, at least concede to me that hecha diotzos v'os v'pesach v'nichnasos b'revia rishona. Whichever animal he goes out to graze by Pesach and doesn't come back to the first rains and doesn't even call. The vias hain, they're domesticated animals and therefore not muktzah. Rabbanan, the rabbi said no. Lo amidvaragos hain, they are considered range animals and therefore they are muktzah. Hadran alach mashilan usulika la masechtas Beitzah. Hadran alach masechtas Beitzah v'hadra chalan. Daitan alach masechtas Beitzah v'daita chalan. La nis nishem minach masechtas Beitzah v'la nis nishem minan. La ba'alam hadim v'la ba'alam yasi. Hadran alach masechtas Beitzah v'hadra chalan. Daitan alach masechtas Beitzah v'daita chalan. La nis nishem minach masechtas Beitzah v'la nis nishem minan. La ba'alam hadim v'la ba'alam yasi. Hadran alach masechtas Beitzah v'hadra chalan. Daitan alach masechtas Beitzah v'daita chalan. La nis nishe minach masechtas Beitzah v'la sis nishe minan. La ba'alam hadim v'la ba'alam yasi. Yahrtzeit b'chanecha Adonai Eloheinu v'levosenu she'ete srasacha u'seinu v'olam hazeh u'sehei v'yimar l'olam haba. Chanina bar Papa, Rami bar Papa, Nachman bar Papa, Chai bar Papa, Abba Mari bar Papa, Rafman bar Papa, Rachish bar Papa, Surcha bar Papa, Ara bar Papa, Doru bar Papa. Herevna Adonai Eloheinu es divrei srasacha b'finu lefios Amcha Beis Yisrael. V'ni kulano anachnu v'tzetzainu. V'tzetzainu v'tzetzainu Amcha Beis Yisrael kulano yodei shemecha v'olom be'suna tzechel lishma. Me'oivai techak meini v'osecha ki le'olam ki libi samim b'chukecha l'man lo evosh. Ve'olom lo eshkach b'kudecha ki vam chi yisani baruch atah Adonai lamdeini chukecha amen 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 tzela v'ed. Modern Aplafanacha Adonai Eloheinu v'levosenu. Shesam Tachel Kinu Yoshvei Beis Hamidrash Lo Sam Tachel Kinu Yoshvei Puranos. Shan mashkim v'hem mashkim, anu mashkim v'divrei Surah, v'hem mashkim v'divrei b'telim. Anu amelim v'hem amelim, anu amelim makabelim askar, v'hem amelim v'enam makabelim skar. Anu ratzim v'hem ratzim, anu ratzim l'chayah ha'olam haba, v'hem ratzim l'ver shachas, shnei amar v'yata l'him Koridem liver shachas anshe demim mir malo yechatsu yimehem v'ani v'tachbach. Hiratzon lefanecha l'nelahai kishim azaratani l'sayim Maseches Beitzah came to Azareni lahas ethil masechtos l'sforim achreim l'sayimam l'lmod l'lamed lishma v'lasos l'chaim es kol divrei sam v'torah set v'yahava Kuskus kahat nayim ma'aroim v'samidei chachamim yamod l'zari shelo samush haTorah mipi zari v'zer zari adolam v'sis ekayim bi v'his ha'lepecha tanchel asat b'shach b'cha tishma alecha v'haki tzosa hi sisi echecha ki v'yir move yemecha yo sifu l'cha shnos chayim areth memem b'bina Yisma Osher Chavod, Nails Le'amo Yitain, and Rechas Amo Shalom. Yisrael Yisrael Shnerava, Navadi Hu Asi L'Yischadecha, L'Chaya Meisaya, L'Sakat Yaskon L'Chaye Olma, L'Miyadnei Karta D'Yushlaim L'Chalfala, Hechalei L'Gava, L'Me'akar Halchana Nukra Min Ara, L'Lasava, Halchana Di Shemaya L'Atzrei, V'Amlif Kudisha B'Richu, V'Malchu Sei V'Karei, V'Yazmak V'Karei, V'Emishitei. Amen. V'Chayechon V'Yomechon V'Chayei D'Chol Beis Yisrael Ba'Avo Yizman Kori V'Imrame. Amen. Yisrael V'Barachon V'Meyomaya. V'Meyomaya. Yisrael V'Yishman V'Yispar V'Yisman V'Yisnasei V'Yishadar V'Yisaveh V'Yisavah Shnei V'Kudisha B'Richu. Elam Yikol B'Chasav V'Shira Satu V'Chasav V'Negamasa D'Amiram D'Amon V'Imrame. Yisrael V'Arabanan V'Al Tamidehon V'Al Kol Tamidei Samidehon V'Al Kaman V'Asakim V'Raisa Diva Ashadein V'Diva Asar V'Asar Yeheil Gahon Uvakon Shalom Rabba Tina B'Chitz V'Rachamin V'Chayna Tina V'Zona V'Rikei Before Kanamin Karam Avahom V'Yishma V'Yara V'Yimram Amen. Shalom Rabba Minshan V'Chayim Tovi Malin V'Alka Yisrael V'Yimram Amen. Osei Shalom V'Yimram V'Brahma V'Yasei Shalom Malin V'Alka Yisrael V'Yimram Amen.